launch Pencils of Promise. We also have Sophia joining us from Chicago, where she is on set for her new TV show, Chicago PD. Sophia is an actress, entrepreneur, and Pencils of Promise ambassador. She has been spearheading some of the most unique philanthropic efforts in the country, all while bringing an army of millennial fans and followers with her. Sophia is an advisory board member of Pencils of Promise.
I found that, every time that I met somebody that I really connected with, like obviously kind of Sophia is a perfect ambassador and representative of that, but, we started talking, and when Soph and I met, she was really just finishing up working on One Tree Hill, and said, I feel like I have this incredible platform, this ability to work on global issues. In particular, education was something that really resonated with her. She said, I'm just not sure what the next step is.
Sophia, let's move on to you. What is it about Pencils of Promise that made you want to support and be a part of this organization?
Well, the mission that we'd like to educate every child on earth, I think, is a lofty goal, but for the first time, when sitting down with Adam and talking about sort of our mutual passion, and then sitting with the whole staff, I felt like it was possible. And part of that comes from the business model and the sustainability that's baked into the way that we work on the ground in communities. And I think that that's something that differentiates this organization from a lot of others. And that was something that made me feel like if I was going to, put my time and sort of my platform behind, I knew that I could be speaking from the heart and say, I know these people, and I know the communities they're affecting, and I know what the lasting impact is. Because you want to make sure that when you go in and you try to create change, that you're doing that in a way where the community can carry it forth even after your sort of initial visits have ended. And that's part of, I think, what we all enjoy so much is whether we go back and visit a school that's a year old or a school that's a few years old, they're thriving and so high functioning, and the kids in the communities are just in love with education, and that's really the goal.
Great.
But before I jump into, I know Sophia has a little bit of a time crunch to her show.
Okay.
Is on break
I'm
from
on
air.
set. I don't normally wear a bulletproof vest on Google Hangouts. I'm at work and I've snuck into a corner so that we could all chat today. So I'm hoping that I don't.
Great. So any parting words you want to leave with us would be great to hear.
Right, and maybe even so, just to keep it kind of light and fun, you could just tell anyone that's out there watching what your experiences were like. Not just obviously being a part of the organization in the States, but going on the ground and seeing the work firsthand.
Yeah, I mean, well, the two of us, Adam and I, and a lot of the other staff that we work with have now traveled to various parts of the globe, whether we're piled in the back of a pickup truck in Laos or we're wandering Guatemala and visiting all of these different villages and assessing need and meeting with kids. And the thing that strikes me so intensely is that in some of these communities that are so high need, where people don't have a lot, you ask children, if you could have anything in the world, what do you want? And they don't say, I want a TV or a new house or a car. They say, I want to go to school. And that, for us, is, that's the thing that punches you right in the heart. And for me, it's just been such an amazing thing to go to these communities and really see that all of our kids are the same. Whether we're talking about our nieces and nephews or the kids who we're building schools for in the developing world, they want to play and learn and make you laugh and teach you words in their language and make fun of you if you can't pronounce them correctly. And every once in a while, we really nail it by getting ahead of the curve and throwing words back at them, and these kids just fall apart and peel into laughter, and they can't believe it. And it's a really incredible gift to experience something like that. So come and join our team. And this is when I get called back to work. So wish me luck.
Thank you, Sophia, for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
So Adam, going back